So, we're in a time where we're constantly trying to reach out to our members and our community, and we're trying to support them, whether it's in exports or imports, and we're trying to figure out new ways to reach them. One of those new ways we came to recognize is putting on a new way to disseminate information, and that's through, it's not a new feature or modem. Many people have done it before, but for the World Trade Center is definitely new. We launched last month a podcast, this global trade adventure. And I'd like to ask Jim to come up for a few minutes to talk about the podcast. Jim.
Morning, everyone. I appreciate a few minutes of your time. So this Global Trade Adventure is a new podcast. You can find that out on Apple and iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, a whole bunch of other places. But more importantly, you'll also find it nested right there on the WTCKY.org website. So feel free to check it out. We're using this as a way to really kind of provide more contextually focused content. Nobody reads anymore. Nobody has time to go through, tons of information. And trust me, as a marketer, memes are not marketing. So please stop sending memes. Send me good, valuable content that actually enriches what I do. And we hope these conversations with other people add some value to your day. Hope you can have a chance to just kind of listen in. The thing I love about podcasts is that I can put my earbuds in, just like many of you, and I can multitask, right? I can keep on working, I can walk to lunch, I can drive somewhere, I can do the laundry, whatever I have to do. But because of that, I'll actually listen longer. If you sat down and published a podcast, you've got the ability of not only putting that on your website, on your LinkedIn, on your social media channels such as Facebook and all these other areas. The nice thing about it is now you get into that podcast ecosphere like Spotify, and the reach just balloons. I mean, it's so quick and easy to do that if you know what you're doing. Omar, I hope you don't mind me sharing this data, but just when we first got started, the first 30 days, we increased the members on our LinkedIn page by 1,400% in 30 days. It's amazing what you can do if you understand how to harness a podcast for really well-developed content. This is not Joe Rogan. This is not listening to Martha Stewart. This is not entertainment value. This is context-rich business content. So if you are looking at your own business, if you want to work with your own company, consider a podcast. It's a great avenue to provide great information that then can be either emailed out, found organically, integrated with all of your other social media, which is what we're doing. Again, it resides there on the website, but you can also find it on our Facebook page, our LinkedIn page, all these other areas, so that wherever your prospective market, where your target audience eyes and ears are, you can be there much more effectively than a long article or a long blog post that somebody's not going to read anyway. Most people, believe it or not, as a marketer, I'll tell you this, they scan it for 3 to 5 seconds, even though you spent 2 hours crafting that document. 3 to 5 seconds is all you get. But I can put some earbuds in, and I'll listen pretty much all the way through. The data supports this medium. I hope you'll join us. It's a great new adventure for us. I appreciate the opportunity to work with you and to partner with you. And I want to thank Lee Lingo over here for actually connecting us several months ago through this conversation. Hey, I think I know somebody at World Trade Center. Well, actually, I did too, because when Omar showed up at my office the first day, I'm right here. By the way, I traveled all the way from the east end of Louisville. I just want you to know that. I pulled out a mug out of the cupboard. 1992. I have been following World Trade Center for many, many years, and I'm just glad to have this opportunity to partner with you guys. But if you have any questions, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm the camera guy, but I do a few other things. Feel free to talk with me. I'd be able to talk to you a little bit about that. Maybe we can connect. But more importantly, please go out to Spotify. Please go out to iHeartRadio, all these other places, and connect and follow this global trade adventure. Thanks for your time.
You can tell we chose the right partner. He's got a good voice, doesn't he? So thank you, Lee. We really appreciate that partnership. I'm going to put you on the spot here to see how many of you have actually listened to our first podcast. Can you show of hand to see how many of you are listening to our podcast? Very good. Okay, hopefully now we'll get more of you to listen to our podcast.